Hey, my super beautiful, gorgeous, lovely souls. It's Lizzie the Lightworker here. So guys, if you are a Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or maybe your twin flame is a Libra, this is for you. If you guys would like to know some twin flame messages while in separation, stick around and watch the whole video to its entirety so you can get all those messages. That's today's reading. So guys, let's jump right into this. So we're going to go with the Butterfly Oracle cards. I'm liking these. I feel like they're working really, really well. So what are some messages to help us along from higher self, from our divine higher self, our divine twin, all those things, all those energies we're going to try to channel in here to help you along on this separation, difficult process, difficult journey. What are some messages? Relationship dynamics. Okay. So this says to me that in the past you may have had some difficult relationships, or you may have a rough time just in general with relationships. The dynamics of relationships, the balance, okay? So the balance could have been really off here with your twin. They may have had some issues too, okay? If either of you were bringing in past issues to a twin flame union relationship, it's gonna fizzle out fairly quickly. Your twin, yes, is coming into your life to help you and fix you and show you things about yourself that you may have been refusing to see, or some things that you need to change or fix, but they're not going to do it for you, okay? Sometimes twin comes in our life, we find some things out, we have a rough time, it's hurtful, it's harmful, we cry, we're upset, we don't want to see these things about ourselves, and our twin leaves because the timing simply was not right, or they just made an appearance in your life simply to activate you, to start you on your spiritual journey so you can grow, evolve, and learn about relationships, okay? So sometimes when this card comes up, it has to do with sort of immaturity in relationships, or not understanding relationships, or thinking love is when really it's infatuation, or you just don't get the depth of a relationship, okay? It's needing more experience in relationships. So that may be what one of you or both of you had to do. Go have other relationships to sort of learn, okay? Learn about yourself, learn about commitments, learn about all the things that happen in a love relationship, okay? Self-care. Okay, so this could have been something you were neglecting to do with yourself, or your twin was neglecting to do with his self, okay? I feel like self-care is so important. We don't think so. We go about our daily lives. We don't eat right, we don't drink enough water, we don't get enough sleep. All those things factor into your personality, your moods, who you are in a relationship, how you are in a relationship. If you're somebody that's fearful to take care of yourself or go to doctors, that's going to put a damper on your relationship, because your partner is going to want you to be well and be good and healthy and all those things. Same thing if it's the reverse. If you're fighting with your partner because they're not taking care of themselves, it's a major issue because you're worried all the time about them, and it's putting a humongous damper on the relationship, and it's making disharmony, okay? So self-care could have been an issue here with this particular union, okay? And learning about self-care now in separation will be to raise your vibration. It's going to be your spiritual health, your mental health, and your physical health, okay, and well-being. You're going to want to work on all those things, okay? Get them all lined up. Work on things at your own pace, okay? Don't feel pressured or rushed, but it's sort of like a wake-up call to pay attention to yourself and do things that maybe you weren't doing, or that you need to do to be the best you, okay? Or in the best partner for your twin, or something they needed to do to go be the best partner for you. Welcome the new. Okay, so while you're in separation, the biggest thing that I hear is that people cannot move on. They feel stuck. They feel paralyzed by the pain and the agony that has now come with separation and twin flame union. The problem is that when you stay stuck in that energy, that longing and that misery, you can't move forward. You can't join on your spiritual journey. You can't progress. You can't grow, okay? So welcoming the new just has to do with welcome a new system of beliefs. Welcome a new period of your life. Everything goes in stages and periods, guys. Even with numerology, we all have a number, and we all sort of go through periods and stages in life. And they're all sort of predetermined by contract, okay? So you and your twin made this contract. You agreed to this. You agreed to separation too. So what you need to do, this way we're trying to get some helpful messages. So welcoming the new, having new experiences, okay, not limiting yourself to the same old people and the same old things and the same old job. It's sort of like renewing yourself, okay, renewing your spirit, renewing your physical health, renewing your mental health, all of that. Anything and everything that you can do to sort of have a renewal here. Making new friends, finding new experiences, traveling, doing all these things for yourself so that you can have more meaningful experiences with people and places and learn things and learn about you, learn about yourself. Windfall has to do with feeling like it's all the worst. The worst is going to be behind you, okay? You're going to get over some things. This also has to do with debts a little bit and sort of debt recovery, okay? So I don't know if your twin had issues with debt, or maybe they put you in debt, or you were, paying for things for them, or somehow you got in debt. But it does have to do with dealing with debts and resolving debts, okay? And also learning about money and balance with money, okay? And being like more responsible. It also has to do with taking responsibility for anything that went wrong, okay? So if you feel like anything that went wrong with you and your twin, or he wronged you, or you wronged him, or whatever the case, it's about forgiving, okay? So you can sort of move on and let the past be the past, okay? You can't go back in the past and change it. You can't take a wand and wave it all away. It's sort of about acceptance and changes that come with acceptance, okay? Healthy changes, healthy acceptance to help you, get over stuff and let go of things so you can move on. Gracefully aging. Now, this has to do a little bit with parents, okay, and parental care. So I don't know if one of you had to leave this union to take care of parents, or your twin had to leave to take care of a parent, or you had something with that, or taking care of someone, okay, that was aging. That is a thing that could be like break her up. Like, in other words, you might have had to leave to go be with a sick mother or father, or they had to leave to go be with a sick mother or father. That does happen, and they may leave the state or the country even sometimes in union. That will cause separation, or they're putting a lot of time and effort on that, and they don't have the time and effort for you, okay? This also has to do with you sort of maturing as a person, mentally, yes, and physically, okay? It does also sort of talk about, when we come together with like a life partner, that is sort of what we want, right? We want to grow old with someone. We want to know they're going to be there for us. They're going to help take care of us. We're going to take care of each other, okay? So that has a lot to do with that. So focusing on your future, how you want to age with whoever you're going to be with. If it's going to be back with twin, it's going to be with a soulmate, it's going to be with a new partner. It's sort of telling you to put a little bit of focus on the future for yourself. Look 10 years down the line, even 15 years down the line. I know that seems far-fetched, but so many of us don't do that. And then when the time comes, we're sort of scattered and stuck and scared, okay? So it is talking a little bit about future. And I'm sensing some dietary changes, okay? So on your twin flame journey in separation, there could be some things you need to do. Some of us need to, we have gluten intolerance, okay? We have food allergies, or we have weight that we can't lose, or we have issues with mobility, okay? We can't move, maybe we have physical ailments, or we have inflammation in our bodies, and we need to eat to aid the inflammation out of our bodies. So this is telling you that there may be some dietary changes that are beneficial to you, sort of getting healthy, getting on a healthy regimen and routine. I feel like this is something that you want to do, okay? Maybe you're putting it off a bit, but it's something that I feel like you want to do that's necessary to help you also along. When you eat well, you're going to raise your vibration. It's not going to go lower, it's going to go higher and higher and higher, and it's all for your higher good, and it's all for your higher self, okay? And all for you to sync up your energy better with your twin. Okay, we're going to get spiritual growth, and this is going to be the final card. This has to do with accepting and being an active part of your spiritual journey, okay? So spiritual growth, if you feel you have any gifts, clairvoyance, clairaudience, intuitive, anything psychic gifts, you're going to want to start to explore those, okay? Because they're only going to help you along on this journey. I feel like joining a group I say this a lot, guys, but it is very effective and helpful. If you join a Facebook group, social media groups, there's tons out there to help you on Twin Flame Journey. There's Twin Flame support groups. There are other groups to help you develop your intuition and your abilities. I feel like that could be something that's needed here that will help you along recognizing things that you need to do on the spiritual journey and path, recognizing things within yourself, recognizing things within your twin. Okay, guys? I hope this was helpful. Please let me know what you think. And if you would like to see another sign done, leave me a comment. As always, this is Lizzie the Lightworker bringing you many, many blessings.